I don't want to spend any more time at the doctor's office than I have to, right? I want to go in, get what I need, have a good experience, right? And then get on my day with the rest of my day.
Welcome to AMC. I'm Dr. Greg Miller. Do you want to know how to maximize your office layout so patients can have a better experience? Today, Dr. Jeremy Brubaker is going to tell you how to do so. I thought his tips on office zones were very helpful. Let's get started.
Hello, today we're talking about office evaluation, in particular, maximizing a layout of an office. Now, if you're in practice or if you're new to practice, at some point, as you grow, there are going to be changes that need to be made in the office flow and maximizing your efficiency. And there's a few reasons why this is so important, if you're laying out a new office to consider, or if you've been practicing, 15, 20, 30 years, to look at how things flow, the choreograph of the office, just how people move around is important. And there's I think there's about 2 or 3 points relating with that. And number one, it comes down to the doctor's energy. As a doctor, as volume grows, if you're having to move around that office, for instance, if you've got 3 or 4 treatment rooms and you're going room to room to room to room and back and back and back, well, eventually you start to count your steps. Because there's only a certain amount of time in your day, and in my day, we're all limited by that one factor going, well, do I need to take all these steps? And is that, helping with my energy in the flow, or is it taking away from it? So one is doctor energy. Second is the patient experience, right? If our offices are set up for maximum flow or maximum efficiency, the patient's experience is just seamless. They're not backtracking through the office. They flow in, either they go treatment or they maybe go therapy, or depending how your office flow works, one or the other, and then how do they roll back up front and check out, and to be as efficient as possible. Because most of us know, at least me as a patient, I don't want to spend any more time at the doctor's office than I have to, right? I want to go in, get what I need, have a good experience, right? And then get on my day with the rest of my day. So keep that in mind, is the patient experience. And what they see, what they feel is just as important as what we say to them a lot of the time. And the third part is your staff, right? We want to make sure our staff, and if you think of it from a business ownership standpoint, I honestly don't want my staff to waste a lot of time they don't have to. And I want their energy and enthusiasm to be at a certain level so we can deliver exceptional service, exceed expectations, the whole 9 yards. So with those 3 factors in mind, I just want to give us a real brief example of at least the principle to consider in maximizing your office layout. So I like to think of it in different zones, right? So the staff's going to have their zone, and then maybe they're in a triangle where they're at their front desk, they're taking care of the waiting area, they're in therapy, or maybe the financial room. They kind of bounce around in their zone. The doctor's the same way. They're back in their treatment areas, maybe a consult room, exam, x-ray, and they're kind of staying in their zone. And keep this in mind, as we create an office flow, I try to keep these zones from overlapping, right? So try to keep those apart where I don't need to. And again, when office communication and efficiency is happening at its peak, I don't need a lot of interaction throughout the day with my staff, right? And if you catch yourself, doctor, at that front desk more than specific protocols or reasons, you're out of your zone. You're losing efficiency, and that is breaking down, and eventually we bump our head in an efficiency breakdown where we hit a glass ceiling, or just we can't see any more patients, or whatever it may be. A lot of times when that starts to happen is when we get out of our zones too much, we interact too much, and we're losing that efficiency. So a couple principles with that. We want to maximize doctor energy. We want to make sure our patient experience is at a high level. Again, in our staff, the same way, their energy is up. They're being efficient, from a physical standpoint, financially, business-wise, we're maximizing their efforts in the office. And the more we can compartmentalize the different zones in our office, the more efficient we are going to be, right down to where those rooms are located. Some of us have floor plans that are already set in stone, and there's really not much we can do to change them. Other ones, we have some flexibility. We can move a room here or there to create those different zones to make sure that, when I started practice, and when it wasn't that busy, it didn't matter. I could take 15, 20 steps to go room to room. But as volume increases, and think of yourself, each one of those steps is time. So eventually, patients came to us. I didn't have to leave my room. They came to me. I cut out 15, 20 steps on each patient visit. And again, as volume goes up, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 plus visits a day, you just do the math, how much time that takes. We're talking about saving hours of efficiency, hours of time in your office to put into more patient care or reports or wherever we need to that we didn't need to spend. So think a bit outside the box. When you walk into your office today, tomorrow, just pay attention and visualize the flow of the office. Are you in your zone? Is the staff in their zone? Are there ways that we can improve that and make that better? Hope this is helpful. Take and run with it, and have a blessed day.
Join us at our next training weekend, November 11th through the 14th. If you're new to AMC and would like a free guest pass to 3 days of material like this, text us at 904-966-4996. AMC is your guide to becoming respected, effective, and valued in practice.